Hey everybody, this is another movie that I haven't seen. It is from 1966. It's called Fantastic Voyage. And I don't know who's in it. It's my usual. I don't know who's in it. I don't really know what it's about. I don't know... I do kind of know the genre of the movie. But apart from that, I'm looking forward to getting into it. It's from an era I'm very familiar with. So hopefully there's going to be some people I recognise. That's always fun. And we'll just have a great time. And we'll talk about it during and afterwards. As we always do. And thank you for joining me on this little adventure. It's going to be a fantastic adventure. Which is not the title of the movie. So I don't know why I said that. Let's get into it. CinemaScope. Ooh, it's 3D. Oh. This film will take you where no one has ever been before. This was before Star Trek? The same year? No eyewitness has actually seen what you're about to see. But in this world of ours, where going to the moon will soon be upon us, correct? 3 years from now. And where the most incredible things are happening all around us, someday, perhaps tomorrow, the fantastic events you are about to see can and will take place. Well, we can talk about that when we see what we're about to see. Oh, and now we have to wait for the amount of time normal people read. Is that a helicopter? I think I hear a helicopter. Yeah, it's a helicopter. Just don't look at the screen. Just trust me. What's this? The National Guard? It's the army. Is the president on the plane? Must be the president. That's not the president. Somebody important anyway. Who is that? The man from Del Monte? I don't know. Oh no! Ambush! Holy crap! Get into another car! What the hell's going on? Raquel Walsh, I know that name. Donald Pleasance, we know him from Halloween. These shots are fascinating. Very experimental. Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he in a coma?
Sorry we had to get you up at this hour, Mr. Grant.
What's it all about?
I can't tell you that.
Yeah, what is it about? Somebody get me Donald Pleasance.
You're to
Stat.
stay inside, Mr. Grant, and wait.
Alright. Could you put on some music? Oh. Oh. That's a neat trick. You gonna give me a ride? What does this computer do, dude? What do you mean it's just flashing lights?
Your ID card, please.
Oh, nice. It's got his picture and everything. It's like an airport up here. Imagine having this job. Traffic direction inside a building. Now he's in a hospital.
Hello, Grant.
General Carter.
Good to see you again. Come on.
Observation room. Is the guy gonna be here?
What the devil happened?
The other side got to him. Brain injury, he's in a coma.
Coma.
Before or after what he wanted to tell you?
Before he could breathe a word.
Damn it.
That's why we have to operate. And why we need you.
Here's the surgeon, Dr. Peter DeVal, top brain man in the country.
You'll be joining DeVal and the others. Mike,
Yes, Alan.
this is Dr. Michaels, chief of the medical section.
Oh, it's Donald Pleasance.
Tell him where he fits in, will you?
What are we doing here, Doc?
We need you for security purposes, Mr. Grant. Security thinks they'll try again.
In this building?
Surgical assassination.
That means you suspect
DeVal, that's right.
Well, I don't agree. Just because it's often difficult.
Difficulty's impossible.
That's no reason.
We suspect the guy on the screen, Duval. There's 3 people on these screens, right? We're talking to Donald Pleasance. We suspect the other guy that he's going to commit surgical. Like, he's going to kill him. What? Get somebody else then. Get somebody you trust. And we brought this guy in to make sure that. What kind of a crazy place is this? I don't like your crazy place with your fancy driving and your computers. We got this scientist who was just about to tell us something when he fell into a coma. It's always the way. It's always the way. He's going to tell us where the buried treasure was. What do we need him for? Super nuclear device?
Why take the chance? There must be other doctors.
DeVal's the most skillful brain surgeon in the country, and there's no time.
Right?
I wouldn't know if he's trying to save him or kill him.
Yeah.
I'll be standing by.
No matter what happens, you're to take orders only from Dr. Michaels.
Okay.
Understand?
Well, what if we can't trust Dr. Michaels?
See you later, Mike.
I don't mean to be inquisitive, but this CMDF.
Combined Miniature Deterrent Forces. We can reduce anything down to any size we want. People, ships, tanks, planes.
Miniature.
But we both have the same problem. Lack of control. They can only keep things miniaturized for exactly 60 minutes. After that, everything starts growing back to its original size.
Oh, okay.
Banish knows how to control it.
That's right. He wanted us to have the secret, not them. That's why they tried.
Right, okay. So this scientist knows how to keep things miniature for a long time. And he's gonna tell us, and not the other side, the unnamed other side. It's not any country in particular, and we're not any country in particular, but we just need to save his life, and then he'll tell us. Got it.
No wonder you want me to stand by during the operation.
And take a little trip with him.
Where to?
Well, the only way we can reach that clot is from inside the brain. We've decided to put a surgical team and crew into a submarine, reduce it way down
submarine?
to size.
But I don't want to be miniaturized.
It's just for an hour.
Not even for a minute.
A woman has no place on a mission of
I
this
insist
kind.
What
on
the
taking
hell?
my technician. Don't tell me who I'm going to work with, not on this operation or any other.
And since she wants to come along, I think it's for the best, Dr. Reed.
Well, I disagree with you. I want to go on record as being against it.
Grant, Colonel Reed, Operational Commander.
How are you?
You've met our medical
Security.
chief.
Hello, I'm security.
Doctor?
The clot is right here.
It's huge.
It's impossible to get at.
Phase 1, miniaturizing a submarine
Right.
and injecting it into the carotid artery,
How small will it be?
about the size of a microbe. We're putting Vanish...
We'll attempt to dissolve the clot with a laser beam.
Okay.
Thank you.
No.
Until we reach the base of the neck, where we'll be removed.
Can we do this in 60 minutes?
And you can communicate directly with us by wireless.
Okay. Will we have tiny little voices?
Be prepared to remove you immediately, should anything happen.
Where do you put the sub? How do you... Do we have a large body of water nearby? I mean, I don't know. Like the surgeons take us out, then they have to run to the warehouse room or something and toss us in. We grow to the size of a frickin' house. We don't want to be inside the guy when that happens. Don't want to be inside the guy, right? Fellas? You sure you should be... The guy's dying. We should be smoking cigars?
You're in danger of attack.
Attack.
The immune system.
Oh, white corpuscles, antibodies.
And there may be other unknown factors.
Monsters. I don't trust Donald Pleasance, the person we're supposed to trust, just because of his voice. I know it's the only voice he's got, but you know what I'm saying. Don't trust her. The only person I trust is the guy we're not supposed to trust.
Make the final preparations.
Is there enough people in there? How are we getting this stuff? Don't ask. Don't. Just wait.
Hard. Respiration is down to 6 a minute. I wouldn't take him down any further.
Okay.
Medical's ready.
Colonel, they're now entering the sterilization quarters, sir.
Ooh, look at this. I like this place. This is the funkiest place yet. I'm doing the sound effects for it. Sterilized. Where's the sub? Oh, that's not a sub. That's like a little airplane. I thought it was going to be a giant, you know, a submarine. One ping only, you know? This is cool looking.
Everything aboard?
All squared away, sir.
Where's our laser?
Dr. Michaels?
Where did we poop?
This is your chart table right here. Mr. Grant, this is your wireless station right here. Okay.
Thanks, dude.
That's radioactive material.
There's a microscopic radioactive particle inside. Well, they can't reduce nuclear fuel.
Right.
Once the reactor's been miniaturized, along with the submarine, a microscopic particle should put out enough energy to activate it.
Got it.
That reminds me, I better spawn a radio message.
Roger, come in. We're still big.
Confirm receiving.
You just place the chart right here, and it will come through on that repeater.
Okay.
Repeater? Come on, I'll show you.
Whatever you put on that will go up there. It's a repeater. Don't you know 60s technology, dude? See, it'll appear on this little screen.
There, that's it. All seems quite simple to operate.
Yeah.
There's a button and a switch for everything.
Great. And where's the pistol in case I need to kill people?
Bet you're pretty handy around the house. Can you cook?
Did he just say, can you cook? God damn it, I know it's the 60s, but that's not how you open a conversation with a scientist. This is like the Outer Limits. We have to have a relation. We have to have some sort of man-woman flirting going on. But I don't trust her. I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust myself. I'm going to be the one to kill the guy just by watching the movie. Can't trust anybody. What if they're all trustworthy? What if the only thing we gotta fear is fear itself and, you know, the immune system and ghosts? Things you can't even imagine exist inside your body? What about that? Anyway, cook! Get out of here. Get out of here with your... Can you cook?
I'll have some laughing gas, man.
You sound as if you're not looking forward to it. I think it's very exciting. We're going to see things no one has ever seen before. Think about it.
What's this thing? Is that the laser?
You may learn to like
Don't
it.
sit in front of it.
Excuse me.
It's the laser. Jesus, dude. See, how can I tell and he can't? Come on.
That'll teach you where to keep your hand.
Now I know. Understand you've been Dr. Duval's assistant for quite some time.
I've been with him since I got out of school.
A long time with one man.
Not working with someone like Dr. Duval.
Is he a traitor?
He's...
Go on. Don't leave me hanging. Morse code.
Prepare for miniaturization.
Positions, please.
Do you think somebody's going to get killed with the laser?
Is anything wrong?
Just wanted to say thank you for taking me
Hey,
along.
no worries.
Thank you for volunteering.
Mr. Grant, you can tell them the Proteus is ready.
The Proteus? What's that?
The name of the
The
ship.
name of this vessel.
This guy's the stupidest guy ever. The Proteus, what are you talking about? Nothing to worry about. You're just going to get shrunk to the size of a pinhead. How many times have we done this before? None?
All stations stand by.
All stations stand by.
Are we green across the board? Press the button.
Stand by.
We gotta put them into a syringe, right? And then inject the guy?
9-5. Checks out on radar.
What are they looking at right now?
Phase 1. Phase 1.
Light it up. Yeah. Are they getting further away or are we getting smaller? Phase 1 complete.
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Nobody step on it. Precision handling device. I don't think we're small enough yet. If we can see it, it's too big. That's not going to fit inside somebody's artery. I don't think we don't need this thing. We could have just picked it up, right? But then we could kill the people with our jostling.
Lower 0 module.
Lower 0 module.
Elevate 0 module.
Elevate 0 module.
Didn't we just lower it? Begin phase 2. Even smaller. Oh, we're in the solution.
We'll have to submerge manually. Mr. Grant, open induction valves 1 and 2.
I'm just security. I don't know how a submarine works. What?
I'll get the other. Induction valve open.
Check.
Valve open.
I did say we were going to go into a syringe. Maybe this is the syringe. Yeah, it's got little markings on it.
That's all for the present.
Okay. Where are you going, Donald? You feeling okay? Are you feeling claustrophobic?
I can't breathe.
What are you doing?
I can't breathe.
Dr. Michael!
I've got to get out.
He's lost his mind.
Too late for that.
There's nothing but water up there.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna kill us all.
Claustrophobia. I was buried alive. An air raid in England.
Why did you volunteer for this mission?
I'll really be all right now.
You'll feel better once we're underway.
If he feels claustrophobia here, imagine what he's gonna feel like inside a human body.
Phase 3.
Phase 3.
When does the 60 minutes start?
All stations. 6-0 and counting.
Right.
At full reduction.
Great.
Right. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm okay.
He could snap at any moment.
Phase 4.
Phase 4.
Phase 4.
Elevate 0 module.
Somebody just pick it up. I love this guy. I love this guy. Would you prefer to be the traffic controller in the building or the guy who does this? Boop. They're in there somewhere. Oh, wow. Was it necessary to do that to his head? Yeah.
Contact Proteus.
We're gonna jab you into him now.
Stand by for injection.
No, nice. Here we go. Nice. We're in. We're in. Or do you want that guy's job? Whose job is to move on the map of the human body? Ah, that's cool. I like this. Oh, a ghost. Do you see the ghost? Do we have to maneuver now?
The medieval philosophers were right. Man is the center of the universe.
What?
I never imagined it could be anything like this.
It's pretty
I
trippy.
always thought it was nothing but red.
I was expecting that too.
Those corpuscles carrying oxygen give the stream its color. The rest of the plasma is very much like seawater.
End to end, 100,000 miles long.
Dr. Duval, what could those be?
Oh, don't go near them. Don't go near them.
I think we should stop and investigate.
Stop
No,
and
I'm afraid
invest.
we haven't time.
Stop and investigate.
Arterial wall to the left.
You should reach the main branching artery in 2 minutes.
All right.
Keep the wall at its present distance when you turn. That should bring you safely into the middle of the branch.
Don't hit anything. Oh, turbulence. Turbulence.
Captain, correct your course at speed.
She won't respond. We're in some sort of current.
Oh,
That's too strong. I can't seem to break out of it.
where are we going? We're thrown off course. Oh, we're going to end up in the heart or something. Lady! Grab her! Oh. We just burst through something. Where are we? check the map. Check the instruments. The blue is kind of cool though.
The corpuscles are blue.
What's your compass heading?
Where are we? Where are we?
Proteus, off course.
They've crossed over into the jugular vein.
The jugular.
That can't be.
Captain, can you head back into the artery?
No, we can't fight that current. It's physically impossible.
How do we get there then? Is there a way around?
If we can't go back, is there an alternate route?
Well, we can go forward on this course, but that means going directly through the heart.
No, we can't do that. This craft could never stand the turbulence.
Call off the mission.
But we've no choice.
We gotta get out of here.
Gotta take them out.
Not until the very last second.
What do I tell them, General?
Do you have an idea, General? Are you a expert on the human body? You wanna light another cigar, maybe?
Doctor,
What if we burn him open with our cigars?
how long could we stop his heart?
Stop his heart so they can go through?
No more than 60 seconds.
We're wasting time, Colonel. Let's get on with
We're
it.
risking their lives.
The sub should get through the heart in 57 seconds. This will allow us 3 seconds to spare.
3 seconds to spare. Well, now I don't care if there's a secret spy on board the sub. This guy's putting them all at risk. He's risking all their lives. For his crackpot theory, stop the heart so they can zoom through and then start it up again. Lightning as they look behind them, they see these. They're getting thrust forward, barely hanging on to things. Donald is trying to get out. You know? So yeah, I say, no matter what loyalties anybody in that sub has, I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for all of them. I'm not rooting for the big people out here in the land of the giants. I don't care about these people one bit. I'm all about the little people now.
Prepare for cardiac shock. Remove the radar. At which point the heart will be stopped by electric shock.
It's insanity, isn't it? Well, there's one thing you can say. They're not understaffed, this place. There's a job for everything, and everybody has a job. Whether you're this guy, or this guy, everybody's got something to do.
Listen.
Over 40 million beats in a year.
And every beat separates a man from eternity.
Jeez, dude, philosopher here.
Stand by.
Stand by.
They're about to stop the heart. Full power when we enter the valve.
Shouldn't we be in our safety seats? Oh, cool. That's also terrifying.
Hit it.
Hit it. Thrusters on maximum. Don't stop to investigate anything. What kind of a crazy idea was that earlier? Hey, let's investigate. Yeah, why don't we arrange an away party to leave the ship and investigate? It's creepy in here.
"19 seconds, Doctor."
Keep going.
Semi-lunar valve should be on our left any second now.
Keep going. Oh, do we have to make a hard left?
Stand by to revive.
There it is.
Back to left.
Ooh.
Brace yourself. There should be a tremendous surge when the heart starts up again.
Now.
Oh, we got through. We got through.
Watch his right, Jack. Back to 6 per minute.
Oh, I'm glad you're not a doctor.
I just had them cleaned.
Yeah. I'm gonna have another cigar. This is super trippy.
They all lead to the same place, the lungs.
The lungs. We're going everywhere. We're taking the scenic route to the brain.
Channel is getting awfully narrow.
Yes, we're entering a capillary. Try to stay in the middle.
Try to stay in the middle. Thanks for the advice.
Corpuscles releasing carbon dioxide in return for oxygen coming through on the other side.
oxygenation.
But to actually see one of the miracles of the universe.
Oh, he's back in his philosophy.
Well, I wouldn't call it a miracle. Just an interchange of gases. The end product of 500 million years of evolution.
The difference between these two is hilarious. One guy's the hard cold science guy. He's just like, just a process. The other guy's talking about mankind and eternity. Can we trust them both? That's the question. Who are we going to laser? We can set up this laser. Take that, bad doctor. By the end of this, maybe the woman. What's her name? I don't know any of their names, actually, now that I think about it. I literally don't know any of their names. We got Cigar Guy, we got Submarine Man, we got the guy they think is a traitor, and the security guy, Donald Pleasance. Names don't matter. Not when you're super tiny and wondering at the, it's almost like touching eternity, seeing the eyes of God. Isn't it, dude? No, it's just a simple exchange. A simple chemical... Okay, let's get back to it. We're in the lungs, right? The lungs.
You can't believe all that is accidental. That there isn't a creative intelligence at work.
Uh-oh.
I'm losing pressure in the flotation tanks.
Saboteurs. We've been sabotaged.
The left tank's losing pressure.
Do we have to go out there?
But we've lost so much air, we can't make it the rest of the way.
What? Can we... What about...
you propose to do, Captain?
Look, there's air here.
Nothing we can do.
In the lungs.
Can't continue without full tanks.
Just a few cells away from a vast air chamber.
Skipper, is there a snorkel in this sub? Could I run a tube through that wall without harming Banish? If those corpuscles can take on air, there's no reason why we can't. All we have to do is...
I'm willing to try.
We're gonna die anyway, so...
I think we should.
Let's do it.
Yes, of course. We must try it.
It'll be safer if everybody leaves the sub but me.
I got the equipment.
Did he just say what I think he just said? We're all leaving the sub except for him?
Cora?
Cora, the laser is not on its position.
Looks like you didn't fasten it down too well.
But I did.
Somebody used it.
Must have been jarred loose during the whirlpool.
Donald Pleasance is the only one I don't trust. But I could be wrong. And it's just because of the way he's acting. All shady.
They've stopped on the outer limits of the left lung.
The outer limits.
I thought I told you to cut down on the sugar.
Huh? Just weak, I guess.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking cigars and drinking coffee. Why are we all leaving?
Now remember, be sure to secure the bottom hatch once you're outside.
Right.
Oh, why did you say that? Is someone going to forget to secure it? Why am I holding my breath? They got air. What do we do? Jab it into the wall? Oh, that's creepy.
Those are impurities embedded in the lung. Carbon. From smoke.
From cigars.
Well, we better get on with it.
Could we go over why we're all out here again?
I'll try to hold her from the other side of the wall. Tie my safety line to the sub.
Here, let me have it.
I'll tie you to the sub. You can trust me. I'm not a traitor. Secure.
Wait for the lull. Between the time he inhales and exhales.
He's taking 6 breaths a minute, as far as I remember. It's working. We're good. Come back. Come back.
Full.
Oh, he fell in. Get out of there. Clean him up a bit while you're in there. Oh. How are we going to get him now?
He's gone.
Go, 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 go. Before the next breath. Grab him. Grab him. Let's get back to the ship. I thought you said you fastened me to the thing. I did! It broke! That's a likely story. He won't trust him now.
And a broken trigger wire.
A smashed transistor. No way to fire the lamp.
Sabotage.
Well, that's the end of the laser.
I really don't see the sense in going on with this.
If you had a transistor about this size and a thin enough wire, could you piece it together?
Yes, I could do it.
Would you?
I've got a source. All we have to do is tap it.
Donald's acting so shady. He's like, well, we gotta abandon the mission. Laser shot. And he tried to kill them all at the start.
So that'll knock out our communications. We'll be cutting ourselves off from the outside.
What's it to be, the wireless? Or Benish's life?
Send a message to the control tower.
I wonder if the Morse is actually valid.
Cannibalizing wireless to repair laser. Incommunicado.
Damn it, we can't give them orders now.
Cora, would you bring me a number 11 scalpel, please?
Number 11? Somebody has sabotaged the number 11. We only have a number 12. Where are we now? I like that they change up the environment.
Looks like the sea at dawn.
Should be plain sailing from here on.
Let's hope so.
Fingers crossed.
So far, someone's tried to sabotage this mission twice.
Who could it have been?
Sabotage.
One of them?
I saw the laser just before we started. It was fastened down securely.
Surely you don't seriously suspect Duval.
That line was tampered with.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Did he just say, surely you don't suspect Duval? That's the whole reason he's here. We had this conversation before at the start of the movie. He's only here because we don't trust Duval. I trust him though. I trust Duval. He's the only one I do trust. Well, I trust the guy flying the ship because he's never even left. He's stuck up there. He can't leave in his swivel chair. He can't sabotage anything. That guy. Hey, do you think that guy's lungs are full of ash because of the two guys smoking cigars outside? Probably. I'm feeling it though. I'm like, oh shit. Can I breathe properly? Just watching. I'm like, I feel vulnerable. Just watching the movie, like I could break down at any moment. I'm like, come on, heart, keep going. You just keep beating. Don't even think about it.
There's not a more dedicated man in the entire medical profession.
Look at those walls up ahead.
Ooh.
Keep your present compass heading.
Right.
Is he using a compass? I wouldn't use a compass in here. Oh. I was talking about them changing it up all the time, but this is... We're in the forest of the human body. It's kind of beautiful. The seaweed of the soul. Isn't it?
Skipper, we're picking up seaweed or whatever that is.
Reticular fibers.
He said it.
Because if that stuff clogs the vents, the engines will overheat.
No, don't give him an idea. Don't give him that idea. Precision. You need precision, Doc.
What's causing all this?
Antibodies destroying bacteria
Oh, no.
or any other foreign invader.
That's us. That's us.
It's taking on its exact shape.
It's like hand and glove. Isn't there another route?
No,
Yes.
there's no other suitable route.
Yes, there is. We can transfer it to the inner ear.
Well, why don't we take it?
Because it's infinitely more hazardous than the route we're
Too much
following now.
wax.
Once in the ear, any noise at all in the operating theatre would be disastrous. Any vibrations inside the ear would have a shattering effect.
Right.
Well, they're tracking us topside.
Yeah, they'll be very, very quiet.
Let's hope they realize the danger. Captain, I'll give you a new heading.
Can we trust the general not to be loudmouth?
They're heading for the inner ear.
Your attention, please.
Quiet.
You are not to walk, talk, or make a sound of any kind
Yeah.
until they are out of the danger area.
Why are there 10 people in here? Any non-essential personnel, please leave the room. That means everybody? Oh, we're getting really hot. Why? Are we clogged?
What's wrong, Skipper?
We're clogged.
Just what I was afraid would happen.
It clogged the intake vents. We're not getting any propulsion.
Do we have to go out there and...
Well, there's only one thing to do.
What?
We'll go out there. Nobody sneeze.
How long do you think it'll take?
Quite some time.
A few hours? How long do we have?
Wouldn't it be quicker if we all helped?
Yes, you're quite right. We haven't a minute to spare.
I'd better use the time to finish repairing the laser.
Right.
Why don't you start on the engines?
Dude, do not sneeze. Don't think about it. Oh. You're okay. Why are we watching this? Oh, it's too quiet. Is anybody gonna see something? Oh, we're going down. Nice. It should be going down anyway because the ship has stopped. Dude, this guy's gonna make a sound. This guy. She's looking at him. She knows. She knows. What the hell is she doing? Oh no! Ooh. I like those. This guy's gonna wake up deaf. These are the little things that vibrate to pick up sound, right?
Help! Please, help!
She's damaging those fibers. Antibodies will attack in a moment.
Oh no. Go get her. Go get her. The ship's looking pretty clean, though. Don't leave your swivel chair, guy.
The pressure. I can't.
Get back to the sub. I'll get her out.
Oh, what a faker. What a faker. I got you. I got you. Don't worry.
If the antibodies reach her, they'll attack as if she were bacteria.
Go, 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 go. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Go, 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 go.
Open it before they get
It's
here.
stuck.
I can't till the hatch is flooded.
Get in, get in. Get in. They targeted her. Literally her.
They're tightening. Oh, please.
I got you. I got you.
I can't.
Freaking antibodies. Anybody got a knife? Yeah, she's fine. That freaking nurse and that... What's she looking at? She's the one who caused the whole thing. Yeah, just to keep that guy's sweat off his brow? God damn it. Everybody gets a job, you see, no matter how small.
They're on their way again.
12 minutes left.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit. What is that?
A lot of time to run out of sugar.
Where's that light coming from?
From the outside world.
Are we in the eyes?
Filtering in through Banish's eardrum.
The eardrum.
It's against my better judgment.
Better judgment. I'm only asking him that he test it beforehand.
Test
If it
it.
doesn't work, it's beyond my power to fix it.
Right.
But if it does work, there's no telling how long it'll stand up.
We'll just use it on the clot.
Dr. Duval, I insist that you test the laser.
I'll do nothing of the sort. The
Overruled.
operation is my responsibility. I won't do it, and that's fine.
All right.
He can't fix it if it's broken. So, we should just leave it for the thing we're supposed to use it on. We're getting close.
They're in the human mind.
It's empty. There's nothing here. Ooh. Neurons. Axons. I wouldn't bump into anything. He might forget the very thing he needs to tell us.
Yet all the suns that light the corridors of the universe
What?
shine dim before the blazing of a single thought.
Proclaiming an incandescent glory then.
Very poetic, gentlemen. Let me know when we pass the soul.
They're in sync.
The finite mind cannot comprehend infinity, and the soul which comes from God is infinite.
Yes, but our time isn't.
Is that the
That's
clot?
it. That's the site of the injury, then.
I don't see how you could possibly operate and get out of here before the hour's up. Captain, you'd better head for the removal point.
Removal?
We're
point?
here.
What are you talking about?
Hold it, Skipper. Skipper, how long will it take us to get from here to the removal point?
3 minutes.
About 2 minutes.
That still leaves me 4 minutes to operate.
All you'll succeed in doing is getting us trapped. Captain, return immediately.
This is his final play
All right.
to stop it.
Grant, what are you doing? My power's gone.
He's overruling. He's overruling.
Get the laser.
Are we gonna fight Donald Pleasance?
Duval, you're not going to go through with this. I absolutely forbid it.
I'm going to do all I can to save Benish.
Well, you tried to stop them. Didn't work.
Skipper, I'm going out there. Maybe I can be of some help.
No, he's gone out
Remember,
too.
we need at least 2 minutes to get out.
I wouldn't leave the captain here with Donald Pleasance. Fire the laser. Shoot it. Shoot it. Nice. What if he wakes up in the operating table when they do this?
How does it look, Doctor?
You get it?
If I can relieve the pressure on a few key vessels.
What's your idea, Donald? What's he doing? What's he doing? He's scheming.
Captain, there seems to be something wrong with the escape hatch. The fluid is seeping through. I think you better have a look at it.
Don't come down from your swivel chair. He'll get you. He'll get you.
Yes, you'll see it underneath the door.
No. Can he fly it? Get the joystick. He's gonna ram into them.
That should do it.
It's heading right for the nerve.
I don't understand.
He's gonna smash into it.
Let me have the laser. Full power.
Are we destroying the ship? But how do we get out?
The ship's finished. We'll have to get out on our own.
Swim to the extraction
Is
point.
there a quick way out?
White corpuscles.
Got to get them out. They'll ingest the ship and everything in it.
He's still alive.
Right now, get me out.
Get this on, quick.
My hand's a trap. Come with my head. Get me out!
Uh-oh. What's it gonna do? Oh, it got in. It got in.
Come on, it's no use.
We could follow the optic nerve to the corner of the eye.
Time's up. We'll have to take them out immediately. Means killing Benish. Damn it, the hell.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit wearing ties.
Attention, please.
Yeah.
You will remove the Proteus immediately.
But we don't know where it is.
Prepare for trepanation.
We're nearing the eye.
We're getting out on a tier or something?
Hold it, Doctor.
The Proteus may already be destroyed. If I'm in their place, they were running out of time.
How would I get out?
Along the optic nerve to the eye.
Right. Look in his eye. Can you see anything? There they are. There they are. Now, on a tier. I was right.
Open that door, please.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it, dude. Don't we need a specialized thing? We spent 10 minutes with the specialized thing. And now we're just carrying them. Stand further apart. Good work, good work. No, jeez. You can't say they're understaffed. You cannot say they're understaffed. Right, right. I love the way movies from this year just kind of end. They're just like, we're done. Movies nowadays, once they're finished, it goes on for 10 more minutes. Now, the thing that I was about to say 5 minutes before the end was, that ship. Like, they could get out, but that ship also has to increase in size, you know? Explode the guy from inside. But luckily that thing, the brain melting alien creature that ate Donald Pleasance, it also ate the entirety of the ship, so we don't have to worry about the ship expanding and exploding the guy. Also, we didn't find out what happened to the guy. Like, is he okay? Did we... Did our little surgery actually fix him? Everybody's congratulating everybody. All the doctors, all the guys looking at the lights, the guy directing the traffic, they're all in there. Hey, well done. But what about the guy? What about the guy? Is he still in a coma? Do we have to go in again? To clear out his lungs? Also, they didn't have to be in that room, the shrinking room, to get bigger. They were just going to get bigger anyway. So that guy who got him on the slide, he should have just put it on the ground. In the operating. You know, in case he dropped it or it tripped. You know? Just leave it there and they'll get big and we'll go, hey. But it makes sense. It makes a certain sort of symmetrical sense to bring the ball back to the place where they got shrunk, you know? Kind of makes story circle sense, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, there's something about Donald Pleasance that almost immediately I didn't trust him. You know? He just has that sort of that attitude or something, the voice or just something, you know? And I know the movie was supposed to frame the other two as one of them. One of them could be, you know, doing sabotage and we don't know which one we can trust. Maybe it's probably Duval, you know? But it was always Donald Pleasance. It was always going to be him. And the first thing I said was, yeah, but can we trust that guy? You know? And we couldn't. We couldn't. He tried to sabotage it immediately. In fact, he tried to kill them all. I don't know if he had claustrophobia. Maybe he did. But at the start, at the very beginning, when they got shrunk, and he tried to open the valve that would have let all the water in or whatever, and killed them all, he would have killed himself too. I think he was willing to sacrifice himself to stop the guy from giving the information to these people about how to make the miniaturization last as long as they wanted to. And there you go. You don't know who you can trust. That's the moral of the story. But you could tell that our main guy, the security guy, that he was going to side with one side or the other because they synced up in their philosophies near the end when one guy started the quote and he finished it. And Donald Pleasance is like, oh, geez, what are you talking about? Next you'll be talking about the soul, you know? And that's how you knew he was the bad guy. Because he was all about the science. He wasn't about he didn't have any spirituality or anything like that. Cora, I don't know, they didn't really develop her personality much. We never found out if she could cook. And, she almost got killed. She almost got killed by those antibodies because of that nurse whose only job in the operating theatre is to wipe the sweat off the doctor's brow. She knocked over the scissors. The two funniest characters in the movie were, of course, the cigar-smoking generals back at mission headquarters. One of them had a coffee addiction, a sugar addiction. It was just funny. I don't know if it was intentionally funny or unintentionally funny, but I loved it. I loved it. And other things I loved, the inside of all the little visuals they did. It got better as it went along, you know? Because at the start we were just seeing like a few blood cells coming towards us. Kind of cool. But then we got to see caverns, and then they went through all the colors, like, and then we got seaweed, and then we got to see the ear. The ear was really cool. It was like purple and blue and all that. And we're taking the seaweed out. And then we had like the caverns of the mind. Everything looked different, and that's what I really liked, because I was worried that maybe it would just all look the same, you know, we're just in a blood flow or something. It's all red and we don't see much. I wasn't sure what to expect once we went in there. But they did a great job of making everything look unique and alien and different, you know, even though we were inside the human body. It was almost like we were on an alien planet. Yeah, really good. And that guy fixed the laser. And everybody had more expertise than they were letting on originally. You know? Everybody seemed to know how to fix problems, and what if we just go in there with the snorkel thing, and this guy's working security. How does he know about the inner workings of the human body and what this submarine is? You know, he's basically just thrown in there today. He didn't have a week to prepare for the mission and look at the schematics and think about contingency plans. It was just get in there. We're going to shrink you just for an hour, no problem, and then we're going to fix the guy and we're going to get you out. You don't have any choice, and you're only there to keep an eye on Duval in case he does anything shady. Hey, it worked. It worked. And the bad guy got his comeuppance. He got eaten by something. He got eaten by something. And the one mistake the captain of the ship made was leaving his swivel chair. Never leave. He would have been fine. Donald wouldn't have been able to sucker hit you. If you just stayed up there in your Star Wars thing. It was good. I like the 60s. With their science fiction stuff. The miniaturization process, it was very technical. Actually reminded me of The Outer Limits a lot, because it was kind of slow. You know, it was very deliberate. It was very, right, now move them into position. I love this guy. I love this guy. At the start, it's such a contrast to the end, where the guy is just like, oh, I've got them on a slide. I'm going to run to the chamber and put them down. I guess they were in an emergency situation. And luckily, nobody got bigger when they were inside the guy. Inside the guy. Oh, and that opening was just bombastic. You know, they brought the entire military industrial complex to the airport. And then they got ambushed anyway on their way from the airport to the facility. But I don't know, they took the guy out and put him in a different car. How did he get into a coma? When did that happen? I can understand when he got hit by the car. Maybe he was unconscious and they dragged him out. That would make sense. But he was fine when they dragged him out of that first car. Do you remember? Do you remember? He's fine, he's fine. He's going into the second car. He's like, what the hell? What's going on? He's in the second car. And they're getting shot at. They're driving away. And then he's in a coma. I don't know. It was very unclear. He must have got hit by... No, he didn't get hit by a bullet. He wouldn't be alive. Just all the... You know? It was just a concussion or something. From the first incident. He was fine when he got out, but... Oh, it was too much for him. In that second car, he was just like, oh. Yeah, that makes sense. So, an enjoyable movie. Thank you for the recommendation. We'll be back with another movie next time. And I don't know if it'll be a Halloween movie. This one had Donald Pleasance in it. From Halloween. So, that's something. But we'll be back with something next time. So, have a great day. Wherever you are. And if someone grabs you and says, hey, we're going to shrink you and put you in a person, just say no. Just say, what are you talking about? I'll shoot you with my laser. And just get out of there. Just get out of there. Don't let them bring you to a creepy place where there's like a guy directing traffic in a building. Never go there. See you next time.